You can't just go up in there blind because you most likely ain't gonna pass the mission. Like, you gonna fail the mission. Like, you can't go on a mission without a plan. Like, how that finna work? Okay, and I know to some people, I know a lot of y'all are about to click off this video right motherfucking now. If you feel salty, you feel some type of way, it is what the freak it is. Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is your first time seeing me. Hello, it's your girl Diamond Janae here on YouTube, and as you guys can see by the title, today your girl is going to be telling you guys how to continue your weight loss journey during the holidays. I personally feel like I have not really done any like weight loss / fitness content like that on my channel as of late. And listen, your girl, child, life is always lifing, but we just gonna keep it pushing. But yeah, y'all, so we have another weight loss related type of video. I did of course want to kind of just jump on here and give you guys some of my personal tips and tricks of what I like to do and I tend to do to not blow up and gain a whole bunch of weight around the holidays, and to basically just stay on track when it does come to my fitness journey. But yeah, I will say I am sharing 5 tips total in this video, but definitely please, I'm begging y'all, stay until the end, because I'm telling y'all the last tip is the most important tip and it's really gonna help y'all, I promise you. Okay, listen, coming from somebody who's been there, done that, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, without further ado, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below. Please do not forget to put your post notifications on so you guys will be notified every single time your girl posts. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I will say though too, if you guys do see me looking down at my phone, it's because of the fact that I'm a blabbermouth and I literally get off track all the time when I'm talking. So this is gonna help me be able to keep my notes and not go all over the place when it does come to these sit down videos. I'm working on it, y'all, I'm working on it. But anyway, so tip number 1, plan ahead like a holiday strategist, okay? So what I basically mean by that is you gotta already have that mindset, okay? You already have to know, like, all right, Thanksgiving, we already know when Thanksgiving is, okay? All you gotta do is just go on your calendar on your phone, go to November for whatever year, and you automatically know what day Thanksgiving is. So it's not like Thanksgiving sneaking up on y'all. Same thing when it comes to Christmas, same thing when it comes to people's birthdays and stuff like that. Like, y'all know when stuff is. Do not allow that type of stuff to sneak up on you. You have to strategize ahead of time, especially if you are the type of person that you cannot really control yourself. When there's a bunch of food around you, you have to have a strategy. You can't just go up in there blind because you most likely ain't gonna pass the mission. Like, you gonna fail the mission. Like, you can't go on a mission without a plan. Like, how that finna work? Like, no, it's not gonna work. So you have to plan ahead, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it definitely does make a big difference, and it also does kind of just alleviate a lot of that pressure of, oh my gosh, I lost XYZ amount of weight, I don't want to get it back, all that stuff, right? So me personally, what I've been doing for the past couple years that has definitely been working for me, thank the Lord. When it does come to working out in particular, I do really make it a point either the day before or the day of, depending on how busy I'm gonna be on Thanksgiving Day itself. I do really make it a point to be extra. Listen, y'all just gonna have to deal with him in the background, okay? He just be coming and going as he pleases. I do like to make it a point to go extra hard on my workout. Now I will say I do not go extra hard on my workouts leading up to the holiday, just because I personally do not feel like it's really necessary to do so. But definitely the day before or the day of, go extra, like go harder than you usually go. For example, I only do 30 minutes of cardio and then I do strength training. But if I know for a fact that I'm finna pig out the day of or the day before, I'll do 45 minutes of cardio, or I'll even do an hour of cardio if I have enough energy, and I'll do strength training on top of that to help burn those extra calories to help make up for the fact that I'm about to go ham later. You know what I'm saying? Also too, I will say when it does come to strength training in particular, strength training, when you strength train at the gym, you're burning excess calories even a whole day after your workout. So I will say, if you are the type of girly that you just go on the treadmill, or you just go on the stair climber, or you go on the bicycle and that's pretty much it, I'm telling you guys, strength train the day before and or the day of any holiday or any event in general. Even if you're about to go on vacation, you know you're going to pig out, do that. So that's definitely another tool I would highly suggest for you guys to use. Also too, make sure that you're sticking to your diet leading up to that event, right? Yes, of course, you're supposed to be conscious of what you're eating and what you're putting in your body in order to lose weight. But I always give myself one cheat meal a week. Like, I'm not finna hold y'all. Once I'm done recording this content for tonight and I take this makeup off and I get ready for bed, I'm finna eat me my buffalo chicken cheesesteak, okay? Now, do I eat that on a regular basis? Absolutely not. But do I eat that for a cheat meal? Yes, I will. So with that being said, for example, Thanksgiving, Christmas, a holiday event, whatever, if you know ahead of time that you have that event scheduled to go to, make the food that you're gonna eat at that event, make that your cheat meal. You feel me? Make that your cheat meal. So in a way, you're not really gonna worry about gaining nothing. You're gonna be able to stay on track with that because of the fact that you're already trained to have a cheat meal a week. So just make that meal your cheat meal. All right, y'all. So the first tip was a little bit long-winded, but it was very much needed. I'm telling y'all, listen to me. Tip number 2 on how to continue your weight loss journey during the holidays: follow the 1 plate rule. Okay, and I know to some people, I know a lot of y'all are about to click off this video right motherfucking now. If you feel salty, you feel some type of way, it is what the freak it is. Go off, sis. Go off, sir. It is what it is. Do not, now I will say, you don't technically have to go off of the 1 plate rule per se, because I know for me, I usually get my initial plate and then I get me a to-go plate, but that's it. I don't pack more than 2 plates. And even when I do pack my plates, I don't pack them to the point where they're stuffed to the brim and like stuff's falling off of the side of the plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, get you a regular size plate of food, stack it up whichever you want to stack it up with, but don't go overboard and don't go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, if you are hosting, make sure people take them leftovers home. Do not be eating off of them Thanksgiving leftovers for a whole week and then be wondering why you gain weight. Please don't. Same thing with Christmas. Don't be over here eating up all these Christmas leftovers and then be over here boohooing and crying because you want to go out for New Year's and that dress you got or that jumpsuit you got or that pants you got or that shirt you got don't fit right no more because you was over here eating Thanksgiving food for a whole week. Like, what you think was gonna happen? But yeah, so again, like I said before, go by the 1 plate rule if possible. But if you absolutely do want to get a second plate and just have a plate to pack to go home, go ahead and do that. Again, I only have 2 Thanksgiving meals. Guess what happened last year? That's why I can attest to this and tell y'all. Last year for Thanksgiving, I was living at my mom's house, right? My mom was hosting Thanksgiving. I decided to take it upon myself, instead of getting up and going to the store and cooking me healthy meals like I'm supposed to, I was eating off of Thanksgiving food and I sure did gain weight, and I sure did have to go ahead and lose that weight that I already lost, that I ended up gaining again because I wanted to sit up here and keep eating leftovers for almost a whole week. Please learn from my mistakes. Do not be me, okay? Because I know I'm not being the me from last year. Like, no, like, I'm learning from my mistakes, people, okay? All right, guys, so tip number 3 on how to continue your weight loss journey during the holidays is to hydrate before you indulge. So basically what that means is make sure you keep a water bottle on you, make sure that you are staying hydrated, and making sure that you're not gonna over here just be drinking soda and eggnog all the time. Water definitely does help your body regulate whether or not you're actually hungry. There are a lot of times where like you might think like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, I can eat this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah, and then in actuality you're actually just thirsty. So definitely staying hydrated in general is definitely essential to losing weight outside of the holidays, just in general, but especially around holiday season. You making sure that you're well hydrated and you making sure that you're still getting your daily water intake, whatever that amount is for you, because apparently like you can't go off of the whole like, oh, you need to have XYZ cups of water a day. Like, it's based off of your body, I'm pretty sure. Don't know the math off the top of my head, child. I just have this half-gallon water bottle that I be drinking out of on a daily basis, and I just pretty much leave it at that. But again, staying hydrated is definitely important and definitely essential in general, not just around the holidays, but especially around the holidays too, again, to help you avoid picking out and eating more food than you should and possibly getting a tummy ache because you ate too much. Definitely make sure that you're staying hydrated, okay? I know this is kind of random, but it definitely is important because I feel like the whole like water conversation is like repeated so much that sometimes it goes through one ear and out the other, but I'm telling you guys, it definitely makes a giant difference. You want to be cute and you want to look snatched in them holiday photos, right? Make sure you're staying hydrated, okay? But I low-key want to go out tonight. That's annoying, bro, because I dead agreed to babysit, so I can't even go no darn where. I look good. All right guys, so tip number 4, which actually low-key kind of ties into what I said earlier in tip number 1 as far as working out goes. But tip number 3, make movement festive / working out beforehand. Again, I kind of got ahead of myself, and see, this is what happens when I don't be looking at the notes as often as I should be. But anyways, but I will say, to add on to the whole working out thing, not even just traditional working out, like for example, like you're all meeting up with the family for Christmas, or you're at a holiday party or something like that. Make it a point to dance. Dancing burns calories. Make it a point to take a walk after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, do be brick outside, but depending on where some of y'all live, it ain't that cold outside. Y'all can go ahead and take a nice little walk either before or after you eat. And then I know some of y'all probably, can I say that on YouTube? Child, I hope I can say that. But anyways, any of y'all out there, y'all know, y'all take that. I'm going to the store real quick. Instead of driving to the store and doing that, go ahead and take a walk. Okay, go ahead and take you a nice little walk, burn you some extra calories, and call it a day. Try to find anything that you can basically do that's physical instead of you just laying around right after you get done eating. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's playing football, or you having like a dance contest, or y'all can make a bunch of TikToks or something like that. Try to do little things and different activities that are gonna keep you moving, and it's gonna basically just help you burn extra calories. All right guys, so last and most important tip, at least in my opinion, when it comes to this whole entire video, is don't demonize food. Moderation is key. Like I said before, y'all, again, tying back to my first tip, child. Anyways, tying back to my first tip again, if you know you're gonna pig out and you know what's most likely gonna be on the menu, again, collard greens, ham, turkey, baked mac and cheese, the standard, right? If you know that you're gonna eat those things, do not sit up here and overthink and demonize that. If you enjoy those foods and you enjoy eating those foods, do not sit up here and stress yourself out to the point where you're just not gonna enjoy yourself, or you're still gonna eat it anyways and then you feel super guilty after the fact. No, make them calories worth it. Enjoy that plate of mac and cheese, enjoy that plate of collard greens, enjoy that cheesecake, enjoy that brownie. Like, it's okay. Again, moderation is key, people. Again, tying back to my first tip, definitely make it a point that you know, like, okay, I know I'm gonna pick out on such and such days, so let me really be on my P's and Q's when it comes to my diet throughout that week. And that's another thing too, the holidays are supposed to be a time where you're going to enjoy yourself, and part of enjoying yourself is food. I mean, I feel like everybody on this planet can agree that food is amazing. Okay, so please do not sit up here and stress yourself out because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going this, or oh my gosh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Like, no girl, go ahead and eat that. Eat what you want to eat, but in moderation. Don't go crazy with it. And if you feel like you are gonna go buck wild, make sure that you do have those things set in place, whether it's an accountability buddy, or okay, I'm only gonna make such and such plate and I'm gonna make sure that such and such knows, so they make sure that I don't try to go back for a second plate or another round or this, that, and a third, and da. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at the end of the day too, I feel like I say this in almost all my weight loss videos, but then again, I could be completely wrong. Stress does make a hormone called cortisol release in your body, and that cortisol hormone is one of the hormones that causes your body to bloat. So the more that you stress out, the more you're gonna bloat. And the more you bloat, the more you appear that you gain weight. And if you appear that you gain weight and then you look at yourself and then you start freaking out that you gain weight, even though it's not really weight, it's just bloating, and then you're gonna stress even more, and then that cycle is just gonna continue to repeat itself. And of course, you don't want to sit up here and be dealing with that during the holidays. The holidays are supposed to be a happy and fun time for everybody, not you being stressed out about you gaining weight or what your body looks like. You know what I'm saying? Moderation is key, y'all. It is not the end of the world. And hey, let's say for example you did gain 5-10 pounds, it's not the end of the world. If you lost it before, you can lose it again. So for the time being, because the holidays only come around once a year, I'm gonna enjoy myself and keep it pushing. It is what it is. But yeah guys, so those are my semi 5 tips, because again, some of the tips kind of blended into each other, but then again, what else is new? It is what it is, child. Y'all got the overall point of the video, okay? Especially if you stayed until the outro. Y'all had to like it at least to a certain extent. But yeah, y'all, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for staying until the end of how to continue your weight loss journey during the holidays. Yes, I did need to stare at my phone to make sure I was saying that whole title correctly, because keywords is very important, people. It is what it is. But yeah, but thank you guys so much for staying to the end. again, if you guys have any further questions or opinions or anything like that, or if you guys have any additional tips that you guys personally do as well, please do not hesitate to comment down below. I don't really be getting a crazy amount of comments, so I'm really trying to like change that, because like I low-key be feeling like I'm just my own little person on this island. Even though the views be there, the views be viewing, it's just sometimes it be feeling like ain't nobody really watching. So let's go ahead and make a discussion, okay? But I hope you guys have a great day or evening or whatever time you guys happen to be watching this, and I'll definitely see you guys in my next one.